Failure.
It is the word that crushes more dreams than poverty, more than hardship, more than struggle itself. In America, the land of opportunity, thousands come every single day to chase their vision, their dream, their destiny. Some arrive with nothing but hope in their hearts. Some arrive with just a suitcase in their hand and a fire in their soul. But soon reality strikes.
This is not easy.
This land tests you. It asks you again and again.
Do you truly want it?
Are you willing to fight for it? A young man came here with the same dream. He believed success would be waiting for him at the airport. He thought opportunity would knock on his door. But instead, doors slammed in his face. He walked alone at night, his footsteps echoing in the empty streets, carrying rejection letters in his bag and doubt in his heart. He applied to job after job. He dressed well, prepared his answers, smiled with confidence. And every time he walked away with the same answer, "We regret to inform you."
1 no, maybe you can take.
2 no's, maybe you can survive. But when it becomes 10, 20, 50 rejections, the voice inside your head begins to whisper.
Maybe I'm not good enough.
Maybe this dream isn't mine. He sat in his small apartment, surrounded by silence. The kind of silence that hurts more than noise. His bank account empty.
His heart heavy. His faith shaken.
But deep inside, there was still a spark. A voice that said, "Not yet.
You can't quit yet."
One morning, he woke up tired of being tired. He looked in the mirror, and for the first time, he did not see a victim.
He saw a fighter.
He tied his shoes, stepped into the freezing morning air, and whispered words to himself that changed everything. If the world pushes me down 100 times, I will rise 101. That decision, that moment, was the turning point. Not because the world suddenly became easier, but because he became stronger. And that is the secret: life does not get easier.
From that day, he worked. When the world slept, he studied.
When others wasted time, he practiced. When others doubted, he believed. Every single day became a test of discipline. Every night was a war between quitting and continuing. He sacrificed comfort, fun, and even friendships to chase something bigger. He discovered that success in America is not about being lucky. It is about being relentless. It is about showing up every single day, whether you feel like it or not. It is about doing the work no one else is willing to do. While others complained about problems, he focused on solutions. There were still nights of pain. Nights when he went to bed hungry. Nights when he wondered how long he could keep going.
He felt loneliness. He felt weakness.
He felt the weight of every sacrifice. But pain is not your enemy. Pain is your greatest teacher. Pain is the fire that burns away weakness and leaves behind only strength. Pain is the universe asking you, "How badly do you want this?" And he answered every day with his actions. He said, "Yes, I want it." He said, "Yes, I will bleed for it." He said, "Yes, I will fight for it." Slowly, the universe began to respond. The man who once only heard no began to hear his first yes. The doors that were locked began to open. The skills he built in silence began to shine in the spotlight. Every rejection he faced prepared him. Every tear he shed watered his growth. Every failure he endured laid the foundation of his comeback. And now the same people who doubted him started to respect him. He stood tall against the American skyline. New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, it didn't matter. He was no longer the man carrying rejection letters. He was the man carrying success, confidence, and unshakable belief. The rejections weren't wasted. The failures weren't wasted. The pain wasn't wasted. All of it built the man he had become. And now, his story wasn't about failure anymore. It was about victory.
And now, it's your turn.
If you're listening to this, remember, failure is not your enemy. It is your greatest ally. The most successful people in this country, the entrepreneurs, the athletes, the leaders, they didn't succeed because they never failed. They succeeded because they refused to stay down. So when life knocks you down, don't quit. When the world says no, keep pushing until you hear yes. When pain surrounds you, let it shape you. When rejection breaks you, let it teach you. Because every failure is not the opposite of success. It is the path to success. Failure is not the end. It is the beginning of greatness. So rise, fight, believe. Your story is not over. Your journey is just beginning.